Hi guys, so as you can tell, I'm in the car. I am currently driving to my grandma's. I'm going to do a video, but I'm going to be looking at the road, so if I'm not looking at the camera, I apologise. But you know, the road's a little bit more important. So today is day 7 of the challenge. I actually did a video yesterday and then my phone decided to cark it and it deleted the video, so that was a little bit frustrating. But yeah, today's day 7. I have stuck with the plan that they've given me. My legs were killing me after leg day. Today is leg day. I'm not looking forward to it. Well, I am, but I'm not. And yeah, so it's been an interesting week. I am absolutely exhausted. I think because I've been having healthier meals, and I've been trying to keep my calorie count a little bit lower than I have been, because I have, you know, previously been just eating horribly, and obviously, you know, there's no point exercising if your diet isn't right. You can't, you know, out exercise a bad diet. So I've been working on that. So I've been, yeah, making healthy meals, been doing a bit of meal prep, but what I'm trying to do is keep my calorie count sort of between 14,000 and 16,000 a day, give or take a little bit. My basal metabolic rate, or my BMR, is around 14,500. So 100, sorry, 14,500. My brain's not working, obviously. I can't remember what I was trying to say. Yeah, so 14,500. And so I'm attempting to, you know, eat a similar amount to that. But that does mean that my meals are maybe a little bit smaller than what I'm used to. Although, you know, you can eat a large amount of healthy stuff. But I've been finding that I'm really tired. So I'll, you know, go to the gym after work and I'll get home and I just want to go to bed. And I actually kind of did that the other day. So it was Friday, I got home and I started cooking because I was making dinner. I was making zucchini bolognese, which was really yum. But while I was making it, I was standing there and I'm like cutting things up and I'm like, I'm buggered. And I thought, I'm just gonna go lie down for a little bit. And it was 10:30 at night. I lay down on the couch and I didn't wake up until 4. So I obviously needed to sleep. But that means that I didn't eat dinner because I slept. When I woke up, I cooked at 4 in the morning. I cooked what I had because I still had the stuff on the bench. So I cooked the food up and I had it for lunch, and then froze a ton of it so that I can use it as meals in the future. But yeah, it didn't quite work as planned. So I have been really, really tired. The only thing I've changed in the plan that they've given me is day 7 is meant to be the active rest day. And what they mean by active rest is, you know, don't go to the gym, but or you don't have to go to the gym, but you should keep at least a little bit active. So maybe go for a walk or something. I changed that so that I did that yesterday because I volunteered at a wildlife park, and I start at 8, finish at 4, and I'm on my feet all day. And I generally get around the 15,000 step mark in when I volunteer there. So yeah, I'm active that day. And I don't have time to go to the gym on a Saturday, so instead of doing it on day 7, I did it on day 6, and day 6 is now day 7, if that makes sense. But yeah, so I've been eating healthy all week, haven't had any bad stuff. A friend of mine, she's a really, really close friend, she called me on, I think it was Wednesday or Thursday, and she wanted to catch up. And it was after I'd been working all day, after the gym, and I was in the shower when she messaged me and was like, okay, yeah, we'll catch up, no problems. And I already made dinner, so I was like, well, I'm still gonna eat the food that I've planned. It's healthy. And we went to the pancake parlor, and obviously all the food there is not very healthy. And it's a little bit weird and I felt a little bit uncomfortable. But, you know, she hadn't eaten yet, so she had a full meal, which, you know, is fine. And I sat there and I had a coffee and I had an iced tea. But whilst I felt a little bit weird doing that, and like she had dinner and dessert, you know, and I was like, oh, it looks really good, I would love to have that. I was like, no, you know, A, it's the first week, don't sort of fail in the first week. But, you know, B, you've already eaten enough today, you've got all your calories in, you do not need that. And yeah, I was a little bit hungry, but it's okay to be a little bit hungry. Having said that, I have been hungry so much. There's a cop car right there. I hope I wasn't speeding, because he was doing speed cameras. That'd be really awkward if I got one while I was videoing. But yeah, so just, you know, trying to be really good this week. I'm gonna try and be good every week, but I think that's just something that, you know, you have to work on. Oh, one thing I was super excited for was my cheat meal last night. So we do a thing with my group of friends. We do Parma night at the local pub, and I kept that aside for my cheat meal. Some people debate whether cheat meals are a good thing or not. I don't mind having a cheat meal once in a while, so I'm allowing myself a cheat meal a week. Just because I think if I didn't have it, I would probably crack. It gives me something to look forward to, and, you know, use it as a bit of motivation. Like, if you do this, you can have your cheat meal. You know, if you go to the gym every other day, you can have your cheat meal. So, yeah, was really looking forward to it yesterday. It was all I could think about. I was like, yes, I get a Parma. So I had Parma with chips. It was really big. I struggled to eat it. And like I said, I've been really hungry all week. I was so full after that. I was like, mate, I'm going to be so ill. Excuse me. I'm going to be so ill. But had that, and then kind of like a little tradition that we have, we tend to get cake or cheesecake while we're there and take it home. So I did get one because I was like, I'm allowing that as part of my cheat meal. But I was so full that I just couldn't eat it at the time. So I took it back to my friend's house, and probably, you know, 3-4 hours after dinner, I had this piece of cheesecake, and I struggled to fit that in. But in a way, I think that's kind of good, because it means my system's changing a little bit. It's recognizing that it doesn't need that much stuff. Eventually, you know, if I eat healthy and I continue to eat healthy, you know, my stomach will probably change in size a bit, it will shrink a little bit, and I'll start feeling full with the food that I am eating. But then today has been an interesting day in that I've been out of the house most of the day, and I haven't had any meals at home, which is what I usually do, or what I did for a long time. Was I rarely ate at home, but that means that I was eating out all the time, and I don't have a lot of self-control. I'm not good at telling myself, and anyone else for that matter, no. You know, it's just something that I've got to learn. It's something I've got to get good at. But like I said, I've been out all day, so a friend, the same friend that I go to the gym with, messaged me this morning and was like, do you want to go out for breakfast? And I was like, yeah. And then I was like, oh, well, breakfast probably isn't a great idea. Like, I don't need to go out for breakfast, but I wanted to see them. So we went out for breakfast, and I was like, what? I need to get something different from what I normally get. And normally if I go out for breakfast, let's be honest, I have a bad meal. I normally get like eggs, bacon, bread, tomatoes, sausages, hash browns, oh my god, because they're amazing, mushrooms. Like, I get a big breakfast, and I was like, you cannot do that. You've already had your cheat meal. You know, you need to learn some self-control. So I went out and I got a coffee, and then I got eggs and bacon, and yeah, the bacon's not great, a little bit is kind of okay every now and then, but that's the thing, it has to be every now and then, not all the time. And that's where I slip up. So I'm going, okay, a little bit of bacon this morning is not that bad. 3 eggs, a piece of sourdough, and some avocado. So compared to what I would have normally had, you know, that's okay. The eggs are great. The avocado is a bit fatty, but they're good fats. Again, you don't want to have too much. And the bread, I've been trying to steer clear of starchy carbs. So I haven't been having rice, bread, pasta, potatoes, just because I don't need them, and they are the things that aren't going to help me with my journey. Again, occasionally is alright, but not every other day, so I've been steering clear of them. So the bread, you know, was a starchy carb, but I haven't really had bread at all this week otherwise. Oh, and then, yeah, I've just left the shops. I had lunch with a friend who was down from Sydney, so I didn't want to, you know, not see him. But I was like, oh, we're at the shops, we're having lunch, you know, what can I get that's healthy, that isn't going to be a problem? You know, the shops tend to have all your fast food, so you've got Macca's, you've got Hungry Jack's and KFC, and you've got, you know, sumo salad, which on the surface looks like it's a good idea, but I know that the dressings that they've got are full of sugar and just tons of calories. I remember the one day, I think I looked at how many calories were in the salad that I had, and I pretty much went, I would have been better off going to Macca's and getting chips. But yeah, so I was kind of like, oh, what am I going to get that's healthy? We ended up getting sushi, which it's rice, so again, it's a starchy carb, but I got rice and raw meat, so I think I had salmon and tuna, and they're generally good for you. I didn't have a lot. I had 6 pieces, and they were like, that was, you know, that size, and it was something like 330 calories for the whole thing, and that's a good lunch meal for me. It's a good size, not too big, and I had water with it, and then I bought another bottle of water after that because I was still thirsty. So been cutting out all my soft drinks because that's where I fall down. And yeah, so it's been an interesting week, but week 1's almost done, 7 more weeks ahead, and you know, sort of can only go up from there. Hopefully I'll get some more results. I had a weigh-in and a measurement thingamajig taken yesterday, no, day before. Weight's gone down a smidge, not a lot. If I'm going to be honest, I don't think I'm going to feel like my weight's going down until it gets sort of the low 90s. I think I'll think it's still just fluctuating. But so that's going down a little bit. My centimeters or measurements have gone down a little bit, which is good. But one thing I did do this week was I went to the doctors, and like I said in my last video, I did a body composition analysis thing, because I wanted to see what the difference between now and when I'm a bit fitter is, and I figured, well, there are other, like, what are you doing, mate? There are other processes in your body that will change as well, and I was kind of intrigued as to what they were likely to do. So I went to the doctors and I said, hey, look, you know, can I get a blood test? And he kind of looked at me funny, and I explained, like, you know, I'm doing this, I want to be healthier, but I want to see what kind of a difference that makes. So blood sugar levels, cholesterol, what my blood fats are like, I think that's the right term. But you can also see what your hormones do when they change, what my vitamin D's like, what my iron's like. So he's going to run a full blood test, and something else he's going to do, he's going to run a thyroid test, which is something I've considered getting done for a long time. I don't think I've actually had it done before. I do have a thing called polycystic ovarian syndrome, and I know that having a thyroid issue can go hand in hand in that, so I probably should have had it looked at before. So he's also going to get that checked out, so I'm kind of keen to see what that says. But yeah, so in a couple of months, once I'm a little bit further into my journey, once I start seeing some more changes, I would be very interested in going in. That is a really cool looking car. It's kind of weird. I can't even show you because then I'm fiddling with my phone. Yeah, so I'm really interested to see what difference that might come up with. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Regardless, eating healthy and exercising, you know, is never going to be a bad thing for me. It's only ever going to be a good thing. And you know, whether it makes big drastic changes or whether it just makes small ones, at least I'm doing something. And all my friends and family seem to be on board. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. And yeah, hopefully next time the video is a little bit shorter. So yeah, if you're still here, thank you, and I'm sorry. But I will talk to you all soon. Bye.